There's quite a lot of stuff that you should keep in mind while playing Wild Hearts. In order for you to get good at the game, I have come up with a few tips that you should be doing throughout your journey as a hunter. Firstly, like any hunting game, be sure to grab every single material that you come across. Whether that be mining ores or cutting up plants, be sure to collect it. You are going to use or need that material one day, and when that day comes and you've used it, be sure to thank me because I told you so. You should definitely make sure you either kill or pet those small Kemonos you come across. Killing or petting them will yield different results, so don't be killing them all the time thinking that there's no difference between the two. You can check the Cyclopedia for information about the materials you receive when killing or petting them. Armor! As soon as you defeat a monster, go and check out the new armor that you can build. I would highly advise making the next armor upgrade, because the first armor you're running around with completely sucks. It is so bad that you might as well be wearing paper. That armor set could probably last against 2 or 3 beginning Kemonos. The other Kemonos will road roll your ass so hard that you might quit the game. Be sure to check out the defense stat of the armor piece to see how much defense it is giving you. Eventually, you will have to take into consideration how much resistance is the armor piece giving you against specific elements, just so that you won't die instantly from a bloody fireball thrown by that stupid monkey. My god, I hate that son of a bitch. The armor pieces also have skills tied to them, so be sure to read what the skill does, which can be done with a single press of a button. Next is to upgrade your Tsukumo. Tsukumo can be very helpful for solo players, but it can also help with the people that play with others. As you can see, whenever you make upgrades to the Tsukumo, it will increase the amount of threads that you can hold at any given time, meaning that you can build even more Karakuri while you're fighting any Kemonos. You can also make the Tsukumo deal more damage, survive longer by increasing its defense, reduce the amount of time needed for it to recover, increase the amount of healing received from its ability to heal you, and decrease the time for it to give you threads needed to build Karakuri. Basically, upgrade this tiny bot to get your W's. It can also distract the Kemono, which is really helpful while you go in a tiny corner to heal yourself. To get the currency to upgrade them, it's extremely simple. You just need to find them around the map. Every time you find one, you get a cog, which is specifically used to upgrade Tsukumo. The upgrades do scale up, meaning that the upgrade cost will change the higher you go. I think I saw an upgrade costing 10 when it was only leveling up from an 8 to a 9. Kinda crazy. Weapon knowledge. This game is pretty much Monster Hunter. Know how your weapon works and it's a win. Try out every weapon and see which one fits your playstyle. Use the training bear to test out your weapon. It can even give you a helpful tutorial to learn how the weapon works. If you can't be bothered to choose one, then I would highly suggest using the katana, which is literally your starting weapon. It's a very simple and easy to use weapon, unlike some of the others which might put you off from playing the game. Carrying with the umbrella is tough, man. Missing the timing on that pisses me off. Be sure to also combine your attacks with the Karakuri, because some of them will let you do massive damage. You should also know that upgrading your weapons comes with skills. Just like armor pieces, these skills can give you buffs or abilities, like poisoning a Kemono. Carefully choose which skills you like to keep when upgrading your weapon, because you will lose some skills that the weapon previously had. Upgrade your Karakuri tree. Be sure to look around this tree because there's some upgrades in there that are definitely worth getting. For example, you can increase the amount of healing water that you can carry, and when you get deeper in the game, you're gonna need that healing water. Some of these Kemonos deal ridiculous damage, and with a limited amount of healing water available, I actually ran out of healing water. Got myself killed in that moment. Another upgrade I would recommend is the one that can increase your invincibility period when using the Spring Karakuri. This one just means that you're literally untouchable when you use the spring. This is quite a lifesaver. Kemono orbs are used to upgrade the Karakuri tree. These orbs can be obtained by fighting any Kemono. Eating food. This one I forget quite a lot. With any ingredients you've gathered, be sure to eat food before hunting a criminal. If you want to increase your health bar, then this is the way to do it, or at least one of the ways. You can also gain other stat buffs depending on what food you've eaten. If you want to further increase a food item's buff, be sure to build a drying rack. The food that you place on there will take time to be processed, so you might as well go on a hunt while the food processes. Eventually, you can also build other karakuri that can help to process food. Speaking about building karakuri, you should definitely be upgrading those dragon pits. Every time you upgrade those pits, you get to increase the amount of dragon karakuri that you can build in the area. Dragon karakuri is the stuff that you can specially build, like the tent and the forge. To upgrade the pits, you should be looking out for these mounds because they give a good amount of the materials for the upgrade. You can sometimes find these materials in small quantities around the map as well. Hunting criminals through the map selection can also reward you with those upgrade materials, which is good for killing two birds with one stone. You get to farm the criminal, and you get those dragon pit materials. While you're on the hunt for unlocking these dragon pits, since you're gonna need to physically interact with them to unlock them first, make sure that you explore the area. The reason why is because you might come across these swords. These swords are talismans, and they can give you extra buffs. You can also obtain them by fighting criminals, but you might as well collect the ones they've hidden around the place. I think they might be unique ones, so be sure to collect them. Maybe someone can comment down below if I'm right or not. I mean, I could look it up myself, but I don't want to ruin my own experience. Now, another way of increasing your health bar is to upgrade the bathhouse. Eventually, when you get deeper in the game, you can upgrade the bathhouse, which increases your health bar. You just need to go out your way to find the materials to get those upgrades. One of the materials involves keeping a cage of a small animal. You get this ability to build this cage somewhere down the karakuri tree, which is why I said to upgrade the tree. Money can be quite scarce in this game, especially when you don't know where to get it. When I took a look at how much money I had, it was just like looking in a mirror. Money be tight nowadays. To get more money in Wild Hearts, you can either sell these coins that you obtain from fighting criminals, or you can complete bounties from our man right here. Completing these will not only reward you with materials, but you can get your jackpot right here. Remember to check this man every time you complete one or more of his bounties, once you've accepted the bounties you want to complete. These bounties will reset when you've gotten enough seals. That's all I have in terms of overall tips that I can give you. However, there will be more tips about Wild Hearts that I can give. So be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and I shall see you guys later.